Alrighty, fellas. Good evening. Good evening. It is not a morning. It is a rare Patrouski evening stream around 5 p.m. ET, and there are less than 2 hours left in the PokeMMO Christmas event, so I thought we could have those 2 hours together. Welcome to Stream Recap 250, which is kind of crazy. I didn't expect to be live today because we thought the event would actually be over at around, I think it was like 7 a.m. or 12, something like that this morning. They extended the stream by 12 hours. Or sorry, they extended the event. They extended the event by 12 hours, which was not expected. So now we're here. What's up, fellas? We have some more shunting to do. A little bit more Shiny Wars prep. I actually have some more eggs to make. I don't know if I'll get to those this stream or just do it off stream. This will be the last stream you guys see of me until January 11th, which is where the big competition begins, the Team Mr. Shiny Wars, which I am prepping for aggressively and very, 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 very excited for. I would love a Shiny Charm spot. If you have an extra one, yeah, absolutely, PDA. Thank you so much. I'm probably going to hop over to, someone mentioned Daltov has a crazy story. He said, I had some stream recap 100 shiny luck yesterday. I pulled 3 shiny onyxes in 3 to 4 hours, and I now have 7 shiny onyxes, all male. The odds of any of those things happening is insane. 3 onyxes in 3 hours is ridiculous. The fact that you have 7 onyxes on the way to your Larvitar is super unlucky. And then, dude, the odds of, it's so insane. The odds of all 7 of them being male is ridiculous. That's wild. Gamba for a short stream. If people want to, we can. Today will be a shorter stream. 6,000 encounters, boom, right there. I always try to tell people, and I encourage people to do the same. I will be taking a mandatory, like 2 to 3 days off. Heading into Shiny Wars. This is a good practice that I encourage people to do heading into Christmas events, Halloween events, Lunar New Year events, any sort of events in game, whether, you know, holiday or Shiny Wars like this. I kind of encourage people to take a break and let yourself recharge and have that desire to play Pokemon, which is something that I'll be doing personally very, very soon. As we can see over my boxes, I did prep more eggs. So I have I think boxes here through here are all eggs. But we have a few. I still have to breed these alphas as well. We have a few more, fellas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so more boxes of eggs to make. So I've been working when it went offline, fellas. I've been working when off stream, trying to get things prepped. Shiny Wars, very serious in the PokeMMO community. Hey, Patrouski, I started playing a few months ago, and I made around 10 mil from playing this event. Dude, nice work. Good on you. But I have no idea what to use the cash for. What investments are you recommending? I don't like giving like investment recommendations aside from the really boring stuff like sealed products. So like if you just want to be really safe and boring, you should make whatever investments you want. I cannot, like, you don't go to someone and say, oh, you know, when should I buy Bitcoin? It's like, bro, dude, that's on you. I cannot make that call for you, right? What I can say is that historically the safest investment is usually sealed product. So that's things like Xmas presents, Santa presents, mysterious balls, things like that. You can buy them from this year's event or previous year's event. I always try to tell people to look back at previous year's events with stuff like with a new event, because a lot of people will panic sell stuff off. I actually do have a video going over all of my investments that I made in this event coming up. I think it'll be on January 10th, I believe. I do think that is like the next step in the PokeMMO. There's a few things to clean up the PokeMMO economy. I feel like the PokeMMO economy is a really, really beautiful thing. And we're talking about the breeding system and how I don't feel like it's valuable to spend time. This is my personal opinion. If you feel free to disagree, I don't like to discuss the breeding system in PokeMMO because it's literally perfect. And by discuss, I mean I don't want to worry about changing it. I feel like the breeding system in PokeMMO is so good, it's so beautifully perfect for the economy that there's just no reason to discuss changing it. There's an argument for it's difficult for new players and unintuitive for new players, which I super agree with. When this breeding system was implemented into PokeMMO for the first time, I was a massive, like, I hated it. Personally, flat out, I hated it. But over time, once I learned it and you start to realize, like, oh shit, this is amazing. I think it's a beautiful thing for the economy, which it solves the biggest problem in all Pokemon MMOs, which is Pokemon deflation, not inflation. Inflation isn't really a problem in Pokemon MMOs. For the most part, it's usually deflation, the devaluing of good IV Pokemon over time, and breeding helps us sync out those good IV Pokemon, quite simply. So I don't have value in messing with it, but the next step someone mentioned was is syncing legendaries out. Now, whether that's implementing some way to breed legendaries with legendaries and how would that actually be beneficial, I don't know, but adding some sort of legendary sync is one of the next big steps, because otherwise legendary Pokemon will just go down in price over time. Someone said, do you think they will someday add a content creator role in PokeMMO? I've had this question a ton. I'm going to be super honest. As a content creator, I don't want that. I don't want any special treatment or privileges aside from like sponsorships and stuff like that. I don't want my gameplay to be different just because I'm a content creator, because I'm really just a player. I'm just a player who has played for a long time, flicks on his camera and shows you guys what I know, what I can do, and hopefully it can be helpful and entertaining, etc., etc. But I'm just a player. I'm just a player. I think I don't like games or systems that give you in-game benefits as a content creator. I would, if they want to do like some sort of affiliation thing where it's like, oh, you know, anybody who downloads PokeMMO via your affiliate link, you get like a $1 kickback or something. Sure, so I'm down, but I don't want Pokeyen. I don't want donor status. I don't want shiny charms. I don't want any in-game benefits. I don't like that. I'd rather have the genuine experience. The big reason why I don't spend money on games, because I don't like my IRL success or IRL things to affect in-game things, right? One of the most beautiful things about video games to me is that it's an even playing field, a more even playing field than real life can be at times, right? I love that everybody's born in Pallet Town and you kind of just draw out from there and you go get your Pokemon, etc. Yeah, you can credit card swipe, but for the most part, I think we're all at a decent playing field, and really time plus effort prevails in a game, especially an MMO like PokeMMO. Someone asked me my thoughts and personal feelings on Santa presents. Now, whenever I say stuff like this, it's just my personal feelings and thoughts. Please don't go make financial decisions based off of it, because any financial decisions you make are your responsibility. I think Santa presents are kind of shockingly underpriced given how expensive the ultra rares are. So what I mean by that is the wishing rods? Why can't I find any of them? Teal Star Rod, right? When this is 8 mil, Teal Star Rod, 8 mil, and then the other one is red, 14 mil. Like, the cost of that sealed product in relation to those seems pretty high, or seems pretty low. Like, the sealed product seems cheap. There's also this is a good tell as well. I always tell people to check the quantity of the item when you want to consider investing in it, right? I was outspoken that I thought the Shadow Cape was an overrated investment, because towards the end of the event, there were 137 or so Shadow Capes on the GTL, right? There's only 52 Teal Star Rods, right? And then like less than that, 37 Red Stars. This is a decently, I wouldn't call it low, but a medium population, medium quantity ultra rare, right? At least based on these numbers. I think that's an interesting item. I don't know if it's worth the price that it's at currently. It's a whole other question. But I was saying for a while, I thought Shadow Cape was overpriced, and I think it has gone down from like 8 or 9 mil all the way to 4.7, which is I predicted it would go down as low as 4 mil. I said 4 to 6 mil was my guess, and I've kind of nailed that one. I get a lot of guesses wrong on market. I do, but that one I got correct. And I think I was one of the only people in the community who was saying that Shadow Cape wasn't a good investment. Personally, my personal opinions and thoughts and feelings. So just keep all that in mind. I think checking quantity is way, way more important than people. I think people don't check it enough. Pat, are you streaming the Shiny Wars draft? Yes, which I think that fantasy drafts, this is so dumb and nerdy, but fantasy drafts regarding video games are one of my most favorite things, like in streaming and in gaming. I think they're so flippin' cool. We would do this for fantasy EHP, for old school RuneScape as well. But if you don't know, it's essentially a draft where all these players put their names in the pool, and you get to like work for your draft slot, see how many people, let coaches will reach out to you, how many hours are you going to play this week? Like, how are you feeling heading into the Shiny Wars, et cetera, et cetera. It's very interesting. It's really just like sports drafting, and it's a lot of fun. I grew up doing a ton of like fantasy drafts on Madden, and I love fantasy drafts when it comes to video games like PokeMMO Shiny Wars and fantasy EHP and RuneScape. It's a blast, and watching the draft live will be so much fun. Streaming it live on January 11th at noon. January 11th at noon ET. What do I do if I'm feeling burnt out? Like, I played the entire last week during the event and grinding on trainers, and now I'm feeling burnt out. Doing the level 80 raids really got me, right? A lot of players get burnt out after events in PokeMMO. It's one of the #1 problems I've actually talked about, is how I'd love to see events more spread out because of that problem. My honest answer is, if you're feeling burnt out after this event, take a break. I know it sounds dumb. Well, there's two things you can do. There's the big two things that I usually do if I'm feeling burnt for PokeMMO is, #1, I change up my style of play, right? So if I'm burnt from PokeMMO, I do something that I've never done before. I do you know what? This week, I'm going to grind randoms a ton and learn the randoms metagame and yada, yada, yada. Or I'm going to learn doubles. I'm going to learn OU, learn a PvP tier, right? Or, oh, this week, I'm going to focus on the battle frontier. I'm going to learn the PVM, how the battle tower works, yada, yada, yada. I'm really burnt out. Oh, this week, I'm just going to make raid Pokemon. I'm just going to make Infernape and make a Honchkrow and all these raid mons, this list of raid mons that I, have wanted to do for a long time. Let's focus on that, right? Oh, I'm really burnt out. Let me shiny hunt Onyx, right? Oh, I'm really burnt out. Like, there's so many ways to play PokeMMO, and if you're looking for creative ideas, I have a video called 63 Things to Do in PokeMMO. And I think that's a really good, like, hopefully idea creator, right? You need ideas, you need goals, right? So 63 things to do, that's step 1. But if no matter what you do in the game, you're feeling burnt and not enjoying yourself, just take a break. Like, even though PokeMMO is a live service game, and every live service game is trying to get you to play it as much as and get you, addicted and blah, blah, blah. Like, just take a break and play a different game. Like, I think the Pal World developers said it best when their player base started dropping off and people were, like, bullying them on Twitter, like, Lamau, like, Pal World's already dead, like, players stopped playing after a week or whatever. The Pal World devs were like, bro, the average player put in, like, 100 hours in the first week. Like, they just beat the game. Like, they were basically they're just taking a break, bro. Like, yeah, like, it's okay if people play our game, complete it to a point that they enjoy, and then move on. That's how games used to always be, right? Look at your Sly Coopers, your Crash Bandicoots, and we would go back and replay these games once a year or whatever, but that's how games used to function. You would play it, you'd beat it, you'd move on. But I feel like in this new era of gaming, people have totally forgotten that. And it's like, oh yeah, you must play the same game for 10 years in a row or else all of your time was wasted, which is not how it works. Like, any time on Earth where you have fun, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others, is probably time well spent. Keep that in mind. So I think it's really important. Just take a break, have fun, play the games you enjoy. You only have so much time in this big, beautiful, spinning globe. Might as well try to enjoy it as much as possible, I mean, a good example of taking a break is that I'll be mandating a break for myself, right? For 2 days, upcoming on the 9th and the 10th. So, perfect example of, like, everybody takes breaks, even someone like myself who plays this game a ton, right? I'm only going to have 2 days, but I've been considering maybe jumping into Elden Ring. I don't know if I'll have time for that, but jumping into a game I've never experienced before, having fun with it, really trying to get it sucked into it, and just enjoying that for 2 days before Shiny Wars. Alert, under 1 hour remaining. Alert. Yo, good call. Thank you for the alert. Oh, so lock in, chat. You'll get as many encounters as we can get, boys. You know what, fellas? I gotta say it. I gotta let people know, because I want people to know that I believe in this product. I myself ordered some Factor meals today, fellas. I love it. It's delicious. It was like $40 or whatever shipped. 50% off your first box. I think I'm getting like 6 meals or whatever. I got like a nice like beef and cheese fundito. I got like a bunch of meals. I got like a little protein chocolate things for free. I picked a lot of protein plus meals. I just enjoy that. I've been trying to hit the weights a little bit during Shiny Wars. We'll try to get a move or whatever. I remember what else. I got like a Indian tofu. It looked so good. It just looked good. I just like to also like. Factor is a great way for me to like try new foods and try different foods, especially if you may not have like local restaurants. I really like to have that, but like if you don't, like I think it's really cool thing to try new things. I always say the vegetables at Factor are really well seasoned, so I don't love all asparagus, but I love asparagus from Factor, or like green beans from Factor. It's turn out super bomb. A lot of their meals end up being like chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, super seasoned, encrusted, beautiful bomb vegetables. Check out Factor if you want it. It's the best way to support the stream. It's super generous to me, and I just like their food. It's just good. First box is 50% off. If you want to cancel after that, more power to you, but like 50% off first box, link in the description. It's awesome. I'm a genuine big fan. Check it out. 10 minutes left in the Christmas event in 2024, boys. Something that we wait all year for. It's coming to a close very soon here. I'm curious if we'll see the servers actually shut down or any sort of earthquake or just I think that things usually just disappear. I'm pretty sure that like the vanities will just leave the gift shop. The boost will just disappear. I should check out like the market and see if anybody's panicking. You see a lot of panic stuff during the last few minutes of markets like this often. Will Jirachi be a perma raid? No. Jirachi is, guys, you got 7 minutes left. So Jirachi and Suicune are not permanent raids. Those disappear. I'm assuming either when the event ends, I'd be my guess. They could, I don't know, be sooner or later. Jirachi's a goner. Suicune's a goner. Heatran stays. Heatran is a permanent legendary raid added to PokeMMO. But yes, Alpha Suicune, Jirachi, etc. Those are tied to the event. Now they might return next year. Yo, looking for Suicune help. Anyone? Question mark. Hey, you're cooked. You got it. Bro, that fight took me 3 hours. If you can do it in 7 minutes, I will give you a million Pokeyen. That's good luck to you, dude. What about Wishing Stone? Wishing Stone did not get a use this year, unfortunately. Still a useless item in PokeMMO as of the current time. All right, fellas, when the timer hits 2 minutes left in the event, okay? 2 minutes left in the event, everybody teleport to Birth Island, okay? I want to see what happens. Okay, I'm going. Everybody gather at Birth Island, Channel 3, if you want to celebrate the end of the event together. Do you want to make a wish? Yes. Birth Island. Wait, I got to switch to Channel 2. Wait, okay. Can I switch back to Channel 3? Oh my... Can I please? I should have brought my Heatran. Let me go here. I'm going to go grab my Heatran. I have the strat. I got this. Grab your Heatran. I don't have a Heatran. Wait, what am I... Wait, grab your Alpha Suicune or Jirachi. Let's do Jirachi because it's Birth Island. So grab your Jirachi. Wishing Star. The event ends in about a minute, boys. About a minute and a half. A minute and 15? That happened so fast. Okay, I'm going. Every channel is full. Change channel. Do you want the strat, boys? Go to channel 3, set preferred channel. You do that, and then you log out and log back in. And hope that on the login, it puts you... Okay, it didn't work. Sometimes it will squeeze you in if it's your preferred. But I think it's literally too full. Is there any channel that isn't too full? Channel 5, too full. 30 seconds, boys. Channel 4, too full. Yo, Oso's here! Wait, how did Oso get on the same... Channel 14? Wait, what are the odds? 20 seconds, boys. 20 seconds. Wait, that's really funny. Yo, what's up, dude? Everybody, GG spam and salutes. GGs and salutes. 2 seconds. Everybody in global chat typing it. Global chat spamming. Are they doing a catch event right now? Someone said taking entries. The holiday boost is stalled, but it still shows on screen. Yeah, global chat's going crazy. Might sneeze. Hopefully you dodge. I try to warn you all. Okay. GG's. GG's, boys. That was a big event. A long event for many. A hard-fought winter event 2024 in PokeMMO. I know a lot of people put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and time into that one, as well as myself. As well as other creators like Cav. I've been talking about the entire event, making some of the best raid guides out there. It's been amazing. GG's. And salute. It was a banger, boys. It was a banger while it lasted. We're still on Birth Island. I bet if we relogged, the holiday boost would disappear. The gift shop's clean. It's been reset. No more limited time vanity. Is there any way I could solo queue? The raid den is sitting dormant. You cannot queue for Jirachi anymore. But you can still spectate people in the raids. That's cool. That is cool. Good luck to anybody who is literally on like their last attempt trying to get Jirachi before the event ends. Good luck to you. That's amazing. Good luck. Good luck. That would be a Jirachi for the history books. A Jirachi caught after the end date of the event. What's up, Mick? All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I have a playlist if you ever want to look back at and see all the content regarding the Christmas event 2024. I'll have a playlist dedicated to the entire event, forever immortalized on my YouTube channel to go back and see all the raids. If you want to relive the nostalgia years down the road, it's all there for you. Hopefully you enjoy. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for PokeMMO videos every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams like this Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord down below. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, Factor is the best way to do so this month. Link will be first thing in the description. Happy New Year to you all. Much love to you all. I think 2025 is going to be a banger year for PokeMMO. It's been a renaissance for the game since 2021, and I feel like it's only going up and up. I'm really excited to see the next step for PokeMMO, because I feel like it just keeps improving. This is cool. So a little fun fact from my Discord, thanks to Xanarchy, there were 155,000 messages sent this event in my Discord. 155,000 messages. That is super cool. Shout out to Xanarchy for that. Shout out to you guys for being a part of an amazing community. That's crazy. Thank you all so much. Thank you to the PokeMMO devs for making a banger event that I feel like met the needs of many and people had a lot of fun and enjoyed it. All that's left now is number one, prepping for the Lunar New Year event on January 29th, most likely. And number two, PokeMMO Team Mr. Shiny Wars coming out January 11th. Be there for the draft at noon, 12 p.m. ET. It's going to be an exciting one. It's going to be degenerate. It's going to be 10 plus hour streams a day, most likely. As long as I have the energy, we're going to try our best to get as many rare shinies as possible. If you want to see Egging Patrouski, single encounter Rowski, the 50th shiny Ponyta via single encounter, you want to see hype speeches, you want to see excitement, you want to see PokeMMO history, check out Shiny Wars, where all the soldiers go at it. I will see you guys very soon. Much love to you all. Peace Dorito, fellas. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.